25.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Lumen Field. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw on the first play, it's Smith. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down. Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Gino. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. Third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Got it with Smith and Jigba. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Seattle.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game is started, he could be in for a big day.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Shotgun run now with Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. This one is caught in the end zone for a touchdown for now. There's a penalty flag back in the backfield. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Metcalf makes the grab again. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. Here's Walker. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
One more time with Walker. And it'll be a gain here down to the 12-yard line. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? From the shotgun, Smith. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon, the rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around. He's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
I really like this young quarterback, Mike. I think there's a lot of things that he does very well. I mean, the arm talent, it allows you to expand the playbook. His mind, he can process information both quickly and decisively. Pocket presence, impressive as well. He rarely finds himself in situations where he's a sitting duck. Now, can he put all of that together and operate an NFL offense? That's what we want to see here today, and so far, I think he's shown a lot of hope that he can grow into a future franchise quarterback. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. Nix from the gun on third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready now for their second drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now, Gino. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9. The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Third and 6. Gino to throw. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
To return, it's Mims. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Broncos offense ready for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Broncos. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Here's Nix to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Gino. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's Walker, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Hard to miss someone that big, especially in the middle of the field. I think he's just got to take a little bit off that throw, put a little bit more air on him, and let his tight end run under that ball, and they've got themselves a big play.
Here's Michael Dixon now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Nix. He's going to tuck it and go.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Crazy. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Patrick motioning here. One more time for Williams. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Back to throw is Nix. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Broncos are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. He has Lockett over the middle. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Really showing off the elusiveness after the catch. That's a gain of 26.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Up until that run, this 1st half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
They'll run the draw with Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
He's going to be hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way. And
I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
The Broncos offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Play action now. It's Nix. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead, despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll get the 5 yards back, but they are still staring third down and long. Throw it. Nix.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Walker. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. They'll try and run it with Walker. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So Myers back out there, had the field goal a moment ago, now set to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Williams. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll go again with Williams. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. On the option, here's Williams. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's 3rd and 7. Next, from the gun, on 3rd down. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Denver. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. Williams gets it on the draw. And he's going to get the 1st down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Nix. This one caught by Patrick. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. First and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Broncos are on top. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The rookie, Bo Nix, and the Broncos offense getting set to take over once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem. And plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They run over center with Williams. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Throwing is Nix. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Geno. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Geno to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And third down coming up.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. It's another run here for Williams. Oh, big hole, left side. A big gain. They finally get him down, but hold everything. There is a flag on the field. Second down. Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw is Nix. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play action now. It's Nix. He's got it inside the 5. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for, but in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
They'll try to run it with Williams. Powering forward. He's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. The run up the middle, it's Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
He'll take a shot with Mims.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. On second down, Smith. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun on third down, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Rayshawn Jenkins, this time on the stop. On third down, here's Williams. First down and more, past the 40. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Broncos.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
The catch made there by Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Broncos. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. On second down, it's Nix. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. On the ground, this is Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. He's twisted down, and a late flag comes in. We're going to get a face mask added on here. So now then, first and goal from the 1. They'll go play action with Nix. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. Here now, second down and goal. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Second and goal. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's dropped off for Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Got a man. It's Lockett. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
From the pistol, here's Walker. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Walker. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. To throw, here's Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and long. Here's Walker. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Gino gonna throw for it. That's gonna be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Patrick Surtain.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Mims sent in motion here. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Smith. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. And that is incomplete, but a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? Off the play fake, it's Smith. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. From the gun, it's Gino. Connected with the tight end. That's Fant. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Geno Smith, touchdown Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now the point after try from Myers. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks are able to edge a bit closer. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. They'll get him down behind the line, but the penalty flag comes in late. Looked like a lot of face mask on that one. Mims sent in motion here. They run over center with Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll go again with Williams. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Gino to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
A second down throw for Smith. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On first down is Smith. He has Lockett over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's first and 10. To throw is Smith. It is complete. He finds Lockett. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Now, a second down throw for Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Gino. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him,
he puts it up, and it's caught. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll... Oh, a loose football!
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. A give, and here comes Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Mims sent in motion here. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now it's Williams. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll go with Williams. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
This is 1st and 10. Back is Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. Now Smith. The open man is Smith and Jigba.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that one is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.